First steps. Make sure you have plenty of space available before you start to unpack your new bike. Stand the box upright and cut any transit banding. Take care when opening the box. There are staples holding the top flap in place, which could be quite sharp. Lift out the package bike from the box. You may need help at this point to support the box while you lift it out. You should notice a small accessory box containing tools, pedals, reflectors and manual. Please discard and recycle all packaging where possible. Cut the cable ties securing the front wheel to the frame, taking care not to damage the tire, spokes or paintwork. Cut the cable ties securing the handlebars to the frame. Take care not to damage the paint. Inserting handlebars. Using the Allen key supplied, slacken off the handlebar stem bolt. Remove plastic cap from the end of the handlebar stem and discard. Insert the handlebars, ensuring insertion to at least the minimum insertion mark on the stem. Straighten the handlebars before tightening the stem bolt. It's very important that you assemble the forks correctly. Make sure the forks face forward. Put the front wheel to one side for assembly later. Carefully remove all cardboard protection from the bike frame. Detach front brakes. In order to insert the front wheel, the front brakes must be disconnected. This is easily done by squeezing the top of the brake caliper arms together and removing the curved pipe from one of the calipers. Attaching the front wheel. Remove the plastic fork brace and discard. Remove plastic caps from wheel nuts and discard. Loosen the wheel nut to enable the axle to slot into the fork blades. It's important that the wheel nuts and safety washers should sit on the outside of the fork ends, with the safety washer tab located in the safety hole. Ensure the wheel is centered between the fork blades and tighten the wheel nuts to secure the wheel in place. Check the wheel is securely fastened. Once the front wheel is securely attached, stand astride the front wheel and grip the wheel between your feet and/or legs. If the handlebars can be moved from side to side, tighten them further until they no longer move independently of the wheel. Reattach front brake. Once you've attached the front wheel, you're now able to reconnect the front brakes. Ensure the opposite end of the brake cable is inserted into the brake lever adjuster before connecting the caliper. The curved pipe must now be reconnected to the caliper it was previously removed from. Press the top of the brake caliper together and push the end of the curved pipe into position. Attaching pedals. Important note: one pedal is marked left, L, and one pedal is marked right, R. The pedal marked right, R, attaches to the pedal crank arm on the same side as the chain and tightens in a clockwise direction. The pedal marked left, L, attaches to the crank arm on the side without the chain and tightens in an anti-clockwise direction. Pedals should be fitted by hand and finally tightened using the spanner supplied with the bicycle. Attaching the saddle. Insert the saddle post into the seat tube, ensuring insertion to at least the minimum insertion mark indicated on the saddle post. Finally, tighten until the saddle is secure and does not move in either side to side or up and down direction. Please refer to the manual to fully understand how to set the saddle to the desired height. Reflectors. The white front reflector should be fitted to the handlebar. Place the bracket around the handlebar with the flat plate facing forwards. The white reflector should be positioned facing forwards and sit on the flat face of the bracket. Screw the assembly together until it's tight and sits vertically from the ground. The red rear reflector should be fitted to the seat post. Place the bracket around the seat post. Locate the red reflector so it's positioned facing rearwards and sits on the flat face of the bracket. Screw the assembly together until it's tight and sits vertically from the ground. Fitment of the mudguards. The front guard is secured using the 2 screws which are already provided in the underside of the frame. Remove these 2 screws. Position the guard on the underside of the tube with the wider end to the front so the 2 holes are in line with the screw holes. Fix the guard into position using the original 2 screws before fully tightening. Rear guard. Please note, screw A, screw B, remove adjuster screw A, remove the plastic collar. Then position the plastic collar around the seat post. Open the bracket clamp and clamp around the plastic collar. Adjuster screw A can now be tightened into position. Screw B can be loosened and the mudguard angle adjusted to the desired angle before retightening. Periodically inspect these fittings to make sure they remain tight.